So Anvilogic's maturity score is made up of three main components. We have a feed score, we have a detection coverage score, and we have a productivity score. We determine what the ideal state should be by that mini threat modeling exercise that I referenced earlier, which is essentially defining the tech platforms and the threat groups. At that point, you have a goal state of MITRE ATT&CK techniques that you should be detecting. The feed score says these are the feeds that you need to have onboarded in order to support detecting for those techniques. So we'll tell you, you need 27, 34, however many specific feeds in order to support detection of your specific MITRE ATT&CK techniques. If you have, let's say 2/3 of those feeds, that would be about a 60% score, 67% score. If you have, only half of those, then that's going to be 50%. So we're going to rate you on the feed score based on, do you have all the relevant data you need? In addition to just having it, we're also going to look at the quality of that feed. So we're going to determine, is this timely? Is it fully covering what you need it to in your enterprise? And does it have all the verbosity or the fields that you need? The next part of the score is around detection coverage. This is, what detections do you have that are covering the different techniques of MITRE ATT&CK? So again, we determine which techniques are relevant to your organization, and we prioritize those as high, medium, and low for your organization specifically. We're not just saying all the MITRE techniques, we're focused on very specifically what matters to you. When you get a coverage for a high priority technique, that's going to increase your score more than a low priority technique. So the idea is that, again, it's roughly a percentage of techniques, but it has to do with prioritization. And lastly, the productivity score component is based on how quickly do you respond to the alerts that are produced? How proactive are you being? In other words, are you spending some of your time threat hunting and actually going to find things that you think might be happening? Or are you purely reactive and only responding to the alerts that come in? So with those three components, that makes up our overall maturity score, which is on a 1 to 100 scale. Ideally, you're trying to get to 100, and that's what we do with our customers, is help them get as close as they can.